Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello, peeps. I'm Hades Hand, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button because that would mean a whole bunch to me. Let's get right into it. So today we're doing some Minecraft chores and Q&A in my personal world because my original plan failed. So I was supposed to go live on Bender's MC, but the Wi-Fi is dipping in and out, so I'm lucky that I'm able to do this. And chore number 1 is I'm supposed to be lighting up this on hard difficulty. No, normal difficulty. I'm not that crazy. Even though I have like nearly 4 armor, right now it's not wise to go without a shield. I forgot a shield back at base. But yeah, I'm doing a Q&A while I do my Minecraft chores. And we're going to start off with a couple easy ones. So, where am I from? That's most a commonly asked question. So, I am from America in a state called New Jersey. And there's a lot of things about New Jersey that makes us famous. Number one, we have Bruce Springsteen. Uh-oh. I hear a zombie. Where's the zombie? Oh, there he is. So number one, we have Springsteen. Number two, we have Atlantic City. But people don't really go to Atlantic City anymore, which is kind of sad because I grew up near Atlantic City. I grew up literally like 2 towns over from Atlantic City. And after Hurricane Sandy, it really lost some of its thunder. Let's see. So, another commonly asked question, why Hades Hand? Why that name? So, with the name Hades Hand, I was hoping to provoke, not so much provoke, but I was hoping to get people talking. Really. I wanted a name that would stick out in people's minds. And I've always been attuned, since I was a little kid, to Greek mythology. So I naturally chose something that would get people's attention, because people hear Hades and they think, oh, bad guy, god of the dead. Technically, he was the god of the dead, but he was not the god of death. That was Thanatos. Oh no, let's snipe these guys. Fire. You're really carrying a guy's flesh. Anyway, let's shoot this guy. Into the water. I already fixed this bridge once. I'm not fixing it again. Okay. Now let's light some of this up. Let's see, another question. Do I still work a day job? The answer to that is yes, I do. Because I haven't monetized my channel yet, I have to pay my phone bill somehow. Pay expenses and all that. I work in retail. Beyond that, that's all you're getting for now. If you find me, great. Don't cause trouble for me at work. Let's see what else. Who is my favorite Minecraft YouTuber? So currently I have two. Oh, please don't tell me that's Phantom. So my current favorite Minecraft YouTuber would have to be Luke the Notable, hands down. However, my favorite New Age, if you could call him New Age, YouTuber would have to be Technoblade. No! Yeah, Technoblade is my favorite Dream SMP Minecraft YouTuber. I'm also a big admirer of Tommy Innit because he's done really well for himself. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's the biggest name in the UK gaming, if I'm not mistaken. And he's met the likes of Mr. Beast and a few others, but let's see, what else? If I could meet Any Minecraft YouTuber in person, who would it be? So, I'm gonna pull out a wild one on you. I wouldn't want to meet a Minecraft YouTuber, but I would love to meet the Minecraft player, Pop Bob. Those of you who play on 2B2T know who I'm talking about because of his famed trouble causing prowess. Hold on, let me kill this guy. But yeah, Pop Bob I would love to meet in real life. I'd love because the terror he inspired on 2B2T was unparalleled. I've heard the legends of him. So for those who don't know, Pop Bob was a one of the original players on the first real big anarchy server on Minecraft. And he was friends with a whole bunch of famous people who eventually became very well to do in anarchy servers. However, one day Pop Bob went insane and went on a hunting streak. And for a while on 2B2T, there was a method pioneered by this one guy where basically you could use lightning and calculate where lightning was being struck in a Minecraft world and use that to calculate where a house or a base was. And Pop Bob took full advantage of this um little it's not quite a hack, but it's like a cheat really. I'd call it a cheat because you're basically using all accounts. Anyway, he used this and hunted down people's bases. Eventually, it got to a point where the guy who owns the server, Housemaster, took down lightning storms for quite a bit. But even after the lightning storms stopped, he still had a hit list of bases, and it became to such a degree that it was a rite of passage to get griefed or killed by Pop Bob because he was so terrifying. He could see you over 3 chunks away, and you had no chance of escaping. You were a goner. There was basically your goose was cooked. He was that good. I think in a fight versus Dream and Technoblade on one side, Pop Up on the other, I think he could give Dream and Technoblade a run for their money, from the old stories I heard, because he also played on the old system of combat before they updated Minecraft. So he's if not his greater, he is Technoblade's equal, if not better. But he's most likely better because of his kill streak. Eventually, Pop Bob disappeared for no reason. Some people say he quit the game after being killed by Noob by a miracle, but I think he just finally set down his sword and gave up after just killing, proving he was the best. But I would love to meet him and just talk to him about some of the stories he had because he probably had some amazing stories of griefing people's bases and all that. Okay. And there's the sunrise. Okay, next question. How do I come up with the names of my Minecraft worlds? So there's a couple ways I name a Minecraft world. First off, I am a major Star Wars nerd. In the sense I love Star Wars. I duel pretty avidly too. And I know 3 forms of lightsaber combat: Surisu, Gemso, and Juyo. Not choreographed, but the philosophy behind it, and I could use the philosophy in a practical sense. The choreographed stuff I don't really do because of my autism, my motor control is different than most people, and I can't spin a lightsaber. And it's due to this fact I can't spin a lightsaber that I don't consider it a practical thing for in a duel. Like, it might intimidate your foe, but it's not going to help you in the long run. Let's see, but yeah, that's how I came up with Ragnos. That's how I came up with Chaos, because Chaos was one of the minor spirits, I think. I also had Vanaheim is actually after the Norse mythology because this world's name is Vanaheim. I'm quite fond of it. It's my I'm hoping to have this road here, the granite road, go out 10,000 blocks. Right now, I'm like 1,700 blocks out from spawn, little more or less. But I'd love to go take this road like 10,000 blocks. That would be a nice round number. Okay, let's see. What kind of music do I listen to? Okay, so I listen to a lot of music while I do my work on this. While I was enchanting my armor, I was listening to a lot of music, and some of the music I jam out to is a lot of pop. I like a lot of pop. I like the covers more than I like the original songs. Like there's this one band who called Stairway to Heaven, I think they're called, and no, First to 11, that's their name, and they did a Life is a Highway, and they did a pretty good cover of that. And then I also, let's see, I listen to Home Free, that country a cappella group. Peter Hollins I like. His Christmas music's pretty good. Um, Crash Adams is pretty good. They're an independent pop rock band. They're pretty good. I also like some of the big names too, like Shawn Mendes I like. Um, Maroon 5, Beatles. I grew up actually on I listened growing up. I listened to a lot of 50s and 60s rock and roll and pop because I lived with my grandparents for quite a few years. My mom was with me, but it was my grandparents were a big part of my life for many years. Okay, now that's done. Next chore. Alright, I'm gonna stop the video here and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Remember to subscribe, or else.